Hey, recording in progress. All right, camera. Apologize. A little off kilter. Oh well, time is not on my side. So, grade 9, we're reading this. And it's not religious. Not religious. So, what am I teaching today? Two things. One is I'm going to explain what we did on Friday. This story has a lot to do about work. And for a lot of people, work sucks. Work sucks, especially if you don't see a purpose to go along with it, which was what we'll get into today. But if you don't have a purpose to go along with it, work can suck. Well, what do ninth graders need to know? That many people absolutely hate a lot about their job. And wow, they hate a lot about their job. So I did a couple things. First, I showed them the TikTok compilation, though not on TikTok, since I'm not a simp for the Chinese government. But I showed them a YouTube clip of TikToks because I am a simp for an American industry. Anyways, Scott Seiss, and he's the IKEA guy. And the IKEA guy, the idea that, the customer is always right. At what? How to tick me off? Exactly. The customer is seldom right. The customer is often an incompetent idiot. And companies who live by a customer is always right tend to have upset employees. And well, what do the students need to know? That this is normal. It is normal to not be a big fan of your job. I referenced a Joe Rogan clip that I used in current events that he's interviewing someone and they discuss the fact that 60% of people, according to Newsweek or someone else, is upset with their job. 60. So when the TikTok comedian there is miserable about life, that he's upset about the way workers are treated. Yes. Teachers, I am aware I won the freaking lottery here. Pretty good students most of the time. Administration's good. Yeah, we're good here. But I have a phone. I have access to Reddit, and I am aware how most teachers feel, and it is chaos out there. Teachers that have their room destroyed, and the principal's like, well, you know what kind of kid that is. You were kind of asking for it. Asking for it? I got all my posters up here. If a kid comes in and tears them all down and the principal's like, well, you shouldn't have had posters up. A lot of people dislike their job. A lot of people dislike their job. So as the main character here runs through and they dislike their job, totally logical. Now that builds to today, and I'm doing 2 days at once here. Today it says, the answers authors give us are only there to help us work on our own answers. So I showed them 2 awesome clips today. One clip only showed about 2 minutes of, but it was Gary Vaynerchuk, who is a businessman. He would hate to be called a motivational speaker, but he's big. Again, if you get on the tiki-taki, I'm not, because I already covered that. But Gary V talks about grind and the work ethic, and yes, that gives some people a purpose. But as my point is to the students, that isn't what all people need as a purpose. Not everyone has the same purpose. Not everyone has the same goal. We're each our own person. What gives me purpose? The Daggerfall Covenant. Yeah, I play video games sometimes. I just lied. Play them all the time. Okay. But school comes first. Absolutely, because this is my purpose. Did I jump out of bed happy to come to school today? No. Well, why did I jump out of bed even before the alarm? Because there was a dog right here staring at me. And when that happens, you take that dog out, or else there's going to be an incident. But That was clip number one, that Gary Vee gives us one option and we consider it. Clip two was from City Slickers, movie from apparently 1991 based on the information I got. And there's a scene in which the veteran cowboy fella turns and says that the meaning of life is one thing. And I can remember being in a theater in 91 and sitting there going, I'm about to get the meaning of life. And Billy Crystal's character turns to Jack Palance's character. He's like, well, what is that one thing? And he essentially says it's up to you. 1991 me needed that answer. Curly left me hanging. Grr, Curly. So authors, whether it be in this book or in this TV show, or here we go. I'm just grabbing the books that I got right here that I've been hitting. Yeah, that's all I got. Try to give us answers to life. We do with them what we will. That sound was the bell. I got to get out of here. Otherwise, holy cow, there's going to be chaos. Later.